All right, now we're going to talk about the filter, putting oil in the filter, and spinning the filter on. I'm going to assume you guys know how to do that, but again, make sure both the original O-ring from the filter you took off is out of there, and that the O-ring that's on here is oiled well. First of all, people ask me 9 times out of 10 what filter to use. OEM. So if you got a Cummins, if Cummins makes a filter for your model Dodge truck, use that. If you don't, get your Mopar filter. If you have a Duramax, use Delco. And if you got Ford, use Motorcraft. Those are going to be your safest bets. Don't believe, I don't think it's on here, but don't believe the efficiency ratings and all that nonsense on filtration. Basically, there are ways to filter better. However, you get what's called differential pressure, or DP, out over a filter where the pressure behind it's greater than the pressure in front of it, or after the filter, so pre and post filter pressure, differential pressure. And that's really important inside an oil filter because, I don't know if you can see it in this one here, but lots of filters, especially full flow. So you have what's called bypass or kidney loop filters and full flow filters. Full flow filters would be on anything that only has one filter, or like an engine. You've got something that has a couple filters, maybe not right next to each other like the old DTs had, but one offline or kidney loop, like on large hydraulic systems, bleed off systems, turbines. Some engines, you can get bypass filtration for engines. Those are two different types of filters. They're nowhere near the same. They do two different jobs. On a full flow filter, you have to have the right differential pressure over the filter to your galleries or galleys inside your engine to keep the same pressure in there that you see either on your oil pressure gauge or what the system's designed for. So you need pressure and flow for that system to work properly. It was designed that way by the engineers at Ford, Chrysler, GM, whoever you have. Motorcraft isn't necessarily made by Ford, but whoever makes this filter for Ford meets an ISO standard for this filter to be able to be a part of that system. Lots of other filter manufacturers meet that too. I'm not going to say that if you use a Wix or a Fram or something like that, or Mobil, that you're going to blow your engine up and you're going to think I'm an idiot because I use Wix for 500 years and I go 14,000 miles on my dirt bike's engine oil, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I don't care. I'm telling you what I know is true. Use the OEM filters, and I know you're going to get the right differential pressure. You're also going to get the right pop-off pressure. So if this filter gets too high, filled with crap, it can actually pop off and bypass itself so that you continue to get pressure, oil pressure to the rest of the engine. Not all full flow filters work that way, but there are quite a few that do. And so you got to make sure of what you got to make sure. I think that just going with OEM is just the safest bet. If you want better filtration, get bypass or offline filtration. That's when you get into your high beta ratios and where you super polish the oil to keep it clean, because contamination does hurt parts. So number one, I've said it before, 85% of failures are related to contamination. That's where you get your percentage, your efficiency, and all that nonsense. If you want that, get a bypass. Don't pay attention to the marketing, what's on the box, all this nonsense. It's just a bunch of garbage anyway. I could go on for days about filtration, but I want to get back to what this is about. So what I like to do is turn the filter upside down in the box, because now I've got a nice holder for it. I don't have to mess with it. Earlier, I poured 5 quarts into this thing. Twist in this, loosens that up. And now I can dump the oil in very slowly and fill it up. Yeah. Lube. Yeah. Just like that. So it's pretty much full. I'm resealing this. Now I know that I have 4 1/4 quarts left. So I put 1 1/4 quarts in this. I'm I'm going to take some of the oil on my finger, and I'm going to lube that O-ring. Yeah, just lube that O-ring. That's how we like it. Yeah. So now your O-ring is lubed, as we all like it. The oil filter is about two-thirds full of oil, and it's going to go back on the engine with some oil in it so the oil pressure builds a little bit quicker. All right, stay tuned. Got a little bit more.